I've heard of waterboarding before, and I thought, well, it's only you've got a mask on, you're chucking water at them. They're not drowning. That's what I used to think, not now.
Colombia's kidnap training takes place in a high-security police facility outside of Bogota. The team here pride themselves on making things as realistic as possible, which means they're extreme. The objective is for the kidnappers to extract a telephone number from Guy. All Guy has to do is say the Spanish for 1, 2, 3, uno, dos, tres, and the exercise will be over. But Guy would rather treat this as an extreme test of endurance.
You could try it. No telephone. No telephone. No telephone. No.
Guy is taken to the kidnappers' hideout. It is, in effect, a torture chamber. Cartels have been increasingly turning to torture like waterboarding. Outlawed by the Geneva Convention as inhumane, it is conducted here by professionals. It creates a near-death experience of drowning. But still, Guy won't resort to the uno, dos, tres code phrase. It has left Guy practically speechless.
I've heard of waterboarding before, and I thought, well, it's only you've got a mask on, you're chucking water at them. They're not drowning. That's what I used to think, not now. You need that, and I'm drowning. I'm talking. What do you want to know?
When you gave the code?
Yeah, but I said it in German, I think, because I was a bit flustered. I don't know my Spanish from my German. Was I nervous meeting Nicholas Escobar? Yeah, of course I bloody was.
Nicholas was a teenager during his uncle Pablo's peak and witnessed everything.
Hola, I'm Guy.
¿Hablas español o no? French?
Sorry. English.
English. I speak English. I speak French and Spanish.
Turns out, once he got his sidekick, Fernando, in place as the translator, they were a bit of a double act.
Se me siguen parando los billetes.
Yeah, I see.
Look at the books, Bob.
I see.
He always talk about him, Pablo Escobar, and he always give the books back. And he also gives the books back to me. Look at that.
Pablo started off as a kid, really, bringing in counterfeit goods with a mate of his into a town in the north of Colombia. Plenty of room for products. Then we went from that to smuggling drugs in a small way, and he got locked up at 27. He bribed the judge, shot the arresting officer, and he soon thought, oh, yeah, I can make things happen if I start dealing with it like this.
Policemen and politicians were told to take a bribe or take a bullet. With the public, Pablo provided in a way the government did not.
People were so loyal to him, and they were so loyal to him because he paid them so well. That was the thing, just chucking money about left, right, and centre. The Colombian people said, yeah, he was the only rich man that ever gave the poor people anything. They called him Robin Hood. When he got elected to Congress, trying to get the locals to vote for him, he would hand money out at the end of his speeches. No wonder they voted for him.
A rare collection of home movies proves the extent of Escobar's billionaire lifestyle.
He was number 7 on the Forbes rich list. He was making 20 million a day.
Pablo, se me remueve el corazón viendo estas imágenes.
By the late 80s, his Medellin cartel was selling cocaine all over the world, and he could afford to buy anything. But away from the wealth, knowing Pablo could be a death sentence.
You've been shot?
Yes, he's been shot.
Shit.
Nicholas was once kidnapped by a rival gang posing as the police in a bid to flush out Pablo.
You got taken away from your family and then tortured. What was you thinking?
Nunca me habían llegado a hacer esa pregunta.
Honestly.
7 horas me torturaron y 2 de mis trabajadores los picaron con motosierra como si fueran árboles.
With a chainsaw?
Yeah. Y me ponían la motosierra en mis piernas
They was putting the chainsaw between your legs.
para que yo les contara dónde estaba Pablo.
You didn't know.
¿Tú sabías?
Sí.
And he knew it.
Oh, you knew.
And he
You
knew
knew
where he was.
And then he was resting a chainsaw on
Yes.
your legs and you didn't say.
It took one phone call from a furious Pablo to secure Nicholas's release.
Estoy vivo gracias a Pablo.
He is alive thanks to Pablo Escobar.
Thanks to Pablo. But then you could say you was only kidnapped because of Pablo. Really? No one really talks about the victims. If we're talking about deaths throughout the whole of Pablo's drug career, how many do you think we're talking?
Muchísimas personas.
Too many people.
Y también perdí el 99.99% de mis amigos que me los mataron y el 80% de mi familia. Quedé totalmente solo. Y lo ilícito te lleva a 2 caminos: la cárcel o el cementerio.